Hey travelers, welcome to Royalton Splash Riviera Cancun. This is a new resort along the Caribbean coastline that opened up in December 20th. So they've been open for about 7, almost 8 weeks now. And if you've been on social media and looked at some of the reviews, they're kind of all over the place. People sharing crazy experiences to the best experience they've ever had. And you know, rightfully so, everyone has their own opinions and what they're looking for in their vacation, but I want to give you a walkthrough of this resort, just kind of share with you how our trip has been going. We've been here for 5 nights now, and just kind of give you a view of this beautiful resort. It is still under construction, but it hasn't been bad, and I'll show you some of that here in a bit. But let's take a look. We're starting in the main lobby. We just walked out to the view from there. And we're going to make the most important stop first because I need some coffee. And so we're going to head right over here to the Cafe Lounge, which is your 24-hour stop to get coffee or some drinks or light fare, some snacks, little bread pizzas and desserts and stuff. So we're going to stop in here and grab a coffee, and then during this video I'll be making the center lobby kind of my reference point for all the areas that we're going to, because I'll be pausing it, that way we don't double back over areas just for the length of the video. But I'll be pausing the video, and every time I restart, we will restart from the center lobby, just to kind of show where you're at. All right, so I'm gonna grab my coffee and I'll see you in a minute. All right, so I've got my coffee and we're here back in the main lobby, and if you make a left, we'll head down here. Straight ahead of us is Agave restaurant. We have eaten at this one. The food was pretty good. We didn't get to try Agave next door at Hideaway at Riviera Cancun, which we stayed at about a month ago. And there are a lot of the staff that's over here training from that resort. So I couldn't compare this one, but I will let you know a couple of other comparisons. But this here is the main Agave 2 restaurant, and then we'll swing back over this way here. We're gonna sneak through. Mucho gracias, señorita. And so here's Shake and Mixology Bar. We've had some drinks here. They make some really good drinks. A couple of them were pretty strong for what we've been getting around the resort. Got your gift shop. We're just gonna keep coming around the lobby here. You got the mangroves over on that side. A lot of folks have been asking about crocodiles and stuff, and so the crocodiles are over on that side, and I believe over in between the resorts, but they don't come onto the resort here, or at least we haven't seen any or heard of any. I did talk to staff, and they said that they haven't had any. So that's it. But here's smoked barbecue and Southern cuisine. We ate here the other day, actually spoke with the sommelier and had some really great wine. Wine was from Mexico, and it was really, really good. I'll have to get the name of that and put it in here. But we love our wine, and I never thought about wine from Mexico. So the sommeliers do a really great job. She was super friendly, brought us some samples of various ones. Smoke was a really great restaurant. We really enjoyed it. Food was good. The service was great. Here's some more. I did post on social media, so I was just talking about the crocodiles. There is one right over there. He's been sitting there patiently now for 5 nights, but doesn't seem to be very active, so nothing to worry about there. So Smoke is the furthest that we've come down this way. Beyond this is where you're gonna start heading down into the rooms. So we're gonna head back to the lobby now, and we'll go in the other direction. We'll hit some of this side of the resort here in just. All right, so here we are again. We're gonna make a right from this area. Your main lobby check-in, as I showed a little bit earlier, is right over here. You've got your main elevators here. We are currently on the 3rd level lobby. You can book your excursions right in here. If you are Diamond Club, this is your Diamond Club lounge. We did book Diamond Club this time. We're gonna take a break here because this is our amazing butler that we get with our Diamond Club service. She does a phenomenal job. We love her to death, and has been there for us every step of the way. So I'm just giving a tour right now because, as I shared with you on social media, there's a lot of mixed reviews and people asking questions and that sort. So I'm just, we have a YouTube channel, Permanent Nomads.
Okay.
And so I'm just doing a walkthrough and kind of telling them about our experience so far.
Excellent.
So,
thank you.
but Gabrielle is absolutely amazing. If you come, be sure to say hi to her. And if you're lucky enough and in her Diamond Club, you'll have her for butler services.
Thank you.
So,
enjoy the tour and have a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So this will be the Diamond Club Lounge. You can come in here. They've got a bar, some more snacks. This will change out daily. So it just depends on the time of day that you come in on what's in here. But a great place to kind of, great place to come in and just kind of relax if you want some good air conditioning and you just want to hang out for a bit. Relaxing chairs and couches with a great view. So if you're Diamond Club, be sure to come in and check it out. So it is only 10 o'clock in the morning, so a lot of the stuff that I want to buy is currently closed right now. We had dinner here at Zen last night. We did the teppanyaki, and it was absolutely amazing. A lot of fun. They have, I think it was 6 teppanyaki stoves. So there's a lot of cheering, a lot of clapping, a lot of fun. Watching everyone try to catch the food as it was tossed to them. Definitely check that out, but it is one of the fastest filling restaurants. So if you're not Diamond Club and can't make a reservation, you'll want to be in line by probably around 5:15 because they'll fill up around 5:30 and there won't be any reservations left. If you're Diamond Club, make sure that your butler books it early. So you want to come down here, we got one more restaurant down this way. So here we have Ma Maison. It's the French cuisine restaurant. We ate at this our first night. We were super excited because Royalton Splash is doing something that none of the other Royaltons are doing right now. They're kind of testing it here, but they've got the menus on your television in your room. And when we saw their menu, they had short rib and blue cheese mashed potatoes, and it all sounded absolutely delicious. So we booked that first, and we went down there, and apparently some days they have a limited menu. And the night that we ended up choosing to go there, all they had was 1 fish and 1 steak plate to choose from. And all the sides were a set menu. So we were a little disappointed in that because that wasn't advertised, and when we asked our butler about it, she inquired and found out that was something that they just started. Not sure if when they go to full capacity if that will change at this point. So just keep an eye on that. If you decide to make that reservation, check with your butler, or if you don't have a butler service, be sure to go down to the restaurants and ask them if they have a limited menu or not. So that's just something to keep in mind. All right, so we'll see you in a minute. All right, so we're back here in the main lobby, and I just want to show you this last bar. This will be our last stop here in the third level. But we went to this bar the other night during the white party. Unfortunately, it had been raining for 2 days, so we had to have our white party up here in the lobby under the shelter. But it's nice and sunny out today, and so this is our last stop for the third level, and we will now be heading downstairs to the main level, to the first floor, and we'll start our tour from the center directly below where we are right now. All right, so we're downstairs now on the main level, and this is where we'll be starting each of our segments on this level. And we're gonna start here with martini mix. I'm not a big martini drinker, but my wife does enjoy them. And during the Michael Jackson show, we came up here. She was a little disappointed in the number of martinis that they had. They were fairly limited. You would think a martini bar would have a bit more, but the martinis were good. So if you're looking for something special, be sure that you know how to make it, and maybe they'll have the ingredients, but their standard mixes are pretty limited. This also makes a great spot if you get here early enough for the various shows. You can come up here and have a seat at the table or one of these couches. As you can see, the view of the stage is great, and we actually got to sit right over here during the Michael Jackson show, which was a perfect view for us. Come back around, you got another bar over here. Inside there, we'll stop a little bit later. That is La Manche International Buffet. That's the main eating area. But for now, we're just going to head down this way. Here's the steps that'll take you back upstairs. First restaurant on this level is Rio, and if you pop into Rio, it's actually connected to La Manche right over there. And during the day when Rio isn't open, this is the Diamond Club breakfast area, and if it's not going to be open for a bit, they'll also sit Diamond Club in there during lunches or dinners. Got a couple of different shops over here. Got Scoops Gelato. We haven't been in there yet, but it has seemed to be pretty popular. Next, we're coming up to Taj. This is where we are having dinner tonight. We did eat at Taj next door at Hideaway Royalton, and this was one of our absolute favorites. The lamb starter and the I just forgot the name of it. Man, I'll have to put that in the notes. For some reason, I just lost the name of the lamb dinner that I had. So I'll put that in the notes. But it was absolutely amazing over at the other resort, so it'll be nice to compare. Get the Score Bar and Lounge right in here. This is the lazy river around the kids' pool. There is another lazy river over on the other side of the resort. And here's the crocodile that I mentioned earlier. So now we're heading into this cave-looking area, and this is an area that's getting a little bit of the reviews on social media. So the first area that we have down here is called Game Up area. They've got bowling and laser tag and a few other things. Right now, these are free just because the entire resort isn't open, and so they're allowing that for free. But once the other water slides and everything are open, then that will be an additional fee. And those fees are on your television. You have the Cave Restaurant, which just opened. So we'll poke in there. I think we're eating here in a couple of days. It actually looks like it might be the backside of the Score. But that's the Cave Restaurant there and Game Up. Over here you have Grazi to go. Most of the restaurants here are not supposed to allow food to be taken out of the restaurant. They need their dishes. They don't have to go packaging or anything like that. Some of them will give you a plate to take it away, but Grazi to go is one of those that's different. You can pop over here and you can get you some pizzas or some other lunches. So be sure to check that out. And here's where a lot of the construction begins. So as I said, the resort isn't completely full. They've got a couple of big water slides still that they are looking to put in. And so I'm going to raise my camera here so you can get a peek over this wall, kind of see what's going on. So those aren't quite done yet, but they will be. And once those are, that's when the game up will start charging. So here we are along the lazy river again. A little further over around this way. Like I said, we're not traveling with any kids, but here's the clubhouse, kids club. I've read reviews. I guess it's like 4 levels. The top level is a tree house. If your child is over a certain age, then you can't go in, but if they are below a certain age, then you can accompany them in there. I've heard nothing but good things, but I haven't been inside there, so I can't tell you any more about it. So now you can start seeing some of the other water slides, and we're going to poke our head in over there. Oh, I forgot about these fellas. There's a couple more. I forgot all about them. And here's the water park, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Julie and I definitely intend to swing by here today. Everyone said that they're surprised it's not more full. And yeah, it doesn't look like hardly anyone's checking it out. So these are the water slides that are done. Fully in use. And then this side of the resort has a lot of rooms that are still under construction. You can see all the packaging inside there. So these rooms are not open quite yet. I suspect that since some of the rooms up higher are being occupied, when you hear about the construction, this may be that area. Again, I'm not experiencing that. I don't really hear any of the construction at all. And so it hasn't really jumped out to me, but so here we are, some of the great staff. We've had nothing but a great time with the staff. We haven't had any bad experiences. They've all been really trying to make our stay here as great as possible. Reviews do say that they run into a few folks, you know, that are not as pleasant, but I haven't experienced that myself. Right over there's Hideaway. That's Hideaway at the Royalton Riviera. That's where we were talking about. There are mangroves down below there. All right, so we're now back at Martini Mix, and this time we're gonna head off over to the right. You got one of the food trucks right over here. They got burgers and quesadillas, fries, and some other light fare. You got the winery by Culinary Experience here. Right now, all you can do is buy the wine. They're still working on the rest of the restaurant, but it should be up and running here pretty soon. It's a Culinary Experience. And then Hunter Steakhouse, we haven't eaten there yet, but again, we did eat over at Hideaway at Royalton, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Really great steak. The quality cut was amazing. I really enjoyed it. So if you get a chance, check out Hunter Restaurant. Here's the other lazy river that I talked about. And then you're heading back over into the swim up rooms. So We're not going to go down the hallway. We won't head through all the room areas. But these are the swim ups. And then other standard rooms are over there. You got presidential suites over on the end. Some people have talked about mix up with their suites here. Again, I didn't have that experience, but I do see where it's possible simply because the entire resort isn't up and running yet. I asked some staff and they said that they're about 80% right now. It doesn't even seem that way though. There's so much open space here, and if they're at 80%, once they hit 100, you know, I don't think it'll be hard for you to still find areas such as lounges and stuff like that. But we'll have to see. But because they're only operating at 80%, not all the rooms are open as I showed you. So I do see where there could be some mix-up, and that would be very frustrating. But I'm sure that if you work with them, hopefully you can get it worked out to where you're pleased with your vacation. They do charge for cabanas here, and there's some really nice ones. These right here, we'll swing around to the front, but these have a television in them, a little wet bar, I think, and then an outside lounge area with a little swim-up pool for yourself. And the range for cabanas, they told us, is $150 to $250. We're not willing to pay that per day, so we have not checked those out. This here is the Diamond Club pool. And I don't know if Alex is here today or not, but Alex is super popular here. Really great guy. I'm not seeing him right now, but if you come over here to the Diamond Pool, he'll definitely take care of you. Jacuzzi is fairly warm, and then you've got the pool over there. Actually pretty busy today, probably because it's been raining for the last couple of days. So everyone's excited to be kind of back out into the pools and enjoying everything. So we're gonna swing up here real quick. The folks here at the bar treat me really well. So it's
What about you? All good?
all is good. I'm giving a tour of the resort.
As long as we get sun, it's gonna be nice.
I agree. So there's our famous person again. Look, she's all over the place. I think she's keeping an eye on me, making sure I'm doing great.
Yeah.
So we are now heading down to check out the beach.
Check out the beach. So yeah, the beach looks so wonderful. Too calm, too clean. So it will be a great day to enjoy the beach today.
It's an amazing day out today.
Yeah, it's sunny, not rainy, a little bit cloudy.
Gabriela, could I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
So a lot of people on social media are asking about smoking at the resort. Can you tell us a little bit about the new smoking rule?
Okay, the rule for the smoking at this moment, it's only at the motor lobby. We are a non-smoking property, and that's the reason that you can only smoke at the motor lobby. We have a specific area where you can smoke. That's the reason that you cannot find ashtrays in anywhere.
Okay, great, thank you. But there is a designated smoking area.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that is where?
At the motor lobby, when you come out to the main entrance and then to the right, closer to the Royalton Theater.
Okay.
You can see 3 chairs there and the ashtrays too.
All right, perfect. I'll take them up there and show them where that location is.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
My very pleasure. Enjoy the tour.
All right, we'll see you later.
See you later.
All right, so we'll swing back by there. We actually kind of walked by it earlier. Wow, so as you can see, we got a lot of rain. Got a little flooded area here. So I'm going to take the shoes off and we're gonna go check out the beach. A lot of folks are asking about the beach and the seaweed. There is a lot of seaweed, but it's not an issue. They try to clean it up. It looks like they've done a really great job here recently. There's a tractor that comes by in the mornings and we'll pick up a bunch of it. It doesn't do the greatest job, but it will pick some of it up. And then the other day they actually had people out here with pitchforks and wheelbarrows removing a lot more of it. But there's nothing wrong with it. You can touch it, you can stand on it, you can do whatever. It just sits out here and dries out. Water feels absolutely amazing. But yeah, you can see it down in the water. But you're still able to just come out and relax and enjoy. So hope this answers a lot of questions about the seaweed. I think, if I remember correctly, I think it's not sorghum, it's something like that. I don't remember the name of it, but otherwise the beaches are really nice. There's plenty of lounges, umbrellas. The wait staff come by frequently. They're a lot of fun. We met a couple of the guys the other day and just made sure that we were really taken care of. They brought our towels down for us. They spread them out on the chairs, constantly asking if we needed drinks. So very attentive down here, very enjoyable. There's one of them right there. They take care of us. So we stopped at the pool bar up there. Diamond Club also has a beach bar right down here. You are. And here's our great beach guys. These guys take care of us. They're a lot of fun down on the beach. So if you come around, be sure to stop down, and these guys will take care of you. And if you get a chance, every day. All right, guys. Thank you. So I wanted to mention a little bit about the Diamond Club, exclusive access for Ambassador, Titanium, Platinum for Marriott Bonvoy. And this kind of confuses some folks. So not everybody in this pool area is Diamond Club. They didn't either upgrade or just didn't book it outright. But what you might see is some folks who have the Bonvoy Elite. We are status members with Marriott Bonvoy. I am currently Titanium. So whenever I come to the all-inclusive resorts, I get one of these armbands, which gives me access to the Diamond Club areas. We did upgrade our stay this time, just so that we could have the difference in experience, and I'll be doing a review video between Diamond and non-Diamond on another video, so keep an eye out for that if that's something you got a question of. So we'll head over here to the main pool area, show you a couple of these. Here's those cabanas I was talking about. They have the television and the wet bar and the personal tub, and so I believe they said these are $250 a day to rent one of these. Overall, the resort is laid out really nice. Let's get this ball for these folks. So just point of the reference again, right up there is Lamarche martini mix. Sorry. Another Royalton Excursions location. So they've got all kinds of little games down here too. So they got Giant Connect 4, ping pong, and several other games. Well, something for everybody. It really is a great resort, and like I say, without traveling with kids, we were a little nervous about it, but we've really enjoyed the time here. Get some water volleyball going. They usually have a few games going every day. And just look at that view. Wow. Absolutely stunning. You got the Dips pool bar there, and then you've got Nibbles over here, which is another little snack location. I think they open up here in about 20-30 minutes or so. Yeah, it looks like they're getting ready. So your television will tell you all the menus of everywhere and let you know all the opening times, what days the restaurants are open. So be sure to check that out. It's a really great feature. So here's one of the benefits of being at the resort. I'm actually getting recertified over on Cozumel here in a few days. But you can come and get you some scuba training. So if you're interested in that, be sure to check it out while you're here. And we're back over here. And just for point of reference, these are the rooms, and where you can see the folks standing down on the far end down there, that is where the water slides are. So, all right, I will see you back up in the main lobby. All right, so here we are back in the main lobby, and a lot of people on social media are asking where the smoking area is now that the rules have changed in Mexico. And I just spoke with Gabrielle, as you saw, and asked the front lobby staff, and the smoking area is right out here near the front parking lot. So take a walk over here real quick. Right here is the designated smoking area. Yep, there it is. So I hope this helps answer that question for a lot of people. I have seen a few people smoking down in the loungers, even though they're not supposed to be. I'm sure that if they're seeing that they're asked to come out here to the designated smoking area, they are trying to enforce it. But it is a new rule, so as a non-smoker, I really can't say much more. But you can always email the resort if you have any additional questions. I hope this helps you a little bit. So just get a little shot of the mangroves over there. All right, so we are going to pause this video here, and I will see you on the 6th floor. All right, so if you're worried about your fitness routine, this here is the 6th floor of the resort, and this is where you'll find the gym. So, gym staff here just welcome this in, just let them know what I'm doing. So a lot of people on social media are asking about the resort, and so I'm doing a YouTube video just kind of showing a walking tour and kind of showing what's available. So I'm just gonna walk around the gym a little bit. Do you want to say anything, or?
This is the gym. This is the cardio zone, and we have a classroom. We have different classes in the day, like yoga, like spinning, boot camp classes. All the day we have different classes. Aqua fitness in the pool, and we have the CrossFit area in this park. The gym is over 14, okay? And it's important to wear shoes or sneakers. You can use the terrace too for training. And this is All the view is beautiful, right?
There's a lot up here.
The view is stunning.
Yes, it is. I mean, I don't work out all that much, as you can see, but if I did work out more often, I would love to have this view.
I recommend you the yoga sunrise in the morning.
Okay.
Because it's beautiful, bro, and the sunrise, the view, and everything. So it's
Right, because they do yoga outside, right?
the most of the
area?
classes are outside. Depend the weather. If it's raining or something, we do in the classroom.
Okay.
But the most of the time, do in the terrace.
All right.
Welcome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, what a view! Wow. So, like you said, you can do yoga out there. They have morning classes, morning fitness classes here. I believe they have some down in the pool. So, if you're worried about your workout, I mean, I think they got you covered. This is a phenomenal gym. Wow. Gracias. Right across from the gym, you've got the spa. The spa is not fully open at this time. They do have some services, but it's not 100% open. It should be opening here pretty soon. So, all right, we'll pause here and I'll take you to the next area. All right, also here, just off of the gym and spa area, you have the tennis courts. So, another great area. All right, so we're now here on the 5th level, and just wanted to come and show you the multi-sport courts. So you got the tennis courts upstairs, and then you come out here and you've got multi-sport courts. One area I forgot to show on the 3rd level, if you go down past Smoke Restaurant, is the indoor theater convention center area. It looks like they're still setting this up a little bit. They got some of the slides and everything in here. But wow, this is a really nice space. So hopefully this will be up and running here soon. All right, so that pretty much hit all the key points of the resort at this time. There is some construction going on. There's some additional Diamond Club areas that'll be opened up. Some more rooms, more water slides. So they're working diligently to get all this up and running, but what they've done so far has been great. Overall, we are pleased with our stay here. Keep in mind that a lot of the staff are new. They've brought over some from the resort next door to help train all the new staff here. So there are some hiccups, you know, but that's kind of expected with a new facility. So just keep that in mind, and I think you'll have a great vacation. I hope this video has helped you, and we will see you with our review of our stay. And be sure to check out our channel, like and subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate it. And if there's anything else specific, be sure to send us a note on this video, and we'll try to answer any questions that we can. All right, take care.